Hey everybody, this is Michael, as always. I don't know who quoted this. I'm just going to put this in my personal thoughts and musings because I know someone's probably said it 100 times better. Just count your little victories. Count the little wins that you have. Count all the small blessings in your life. Some days you will work your butt off and you will work and work and work and it will mean nothing. You will pour your heart and soul out and only for it to be rejected, this is life. Don't cry about the defeats that you suffer. Don't just count the blessings. Because a lot of these videos I put out, all of these videos I put out, I do it not only for you guys, for anyone who's willing to listen. It's just, I also do it for me. Because, I wanted to be a positive person. I wanted to be a wise person. And so then I presented myself to you as not a wise person or a positive person, but I wanted to present these qualities to you. I wanted to present you wisdom from actual wise people, from philosophers who've lived harder lives than we have and who have experienced things and have learned things. And I wanted to be like, hey, I learned this because through these channels I learned so much. I'm hearing more quotes from people I didn't know about, or I knew about, but I didn't know that they quoted this, or just this whole thing has been a learning process, and it's been a very good learning process for me, and I'm hoping it's the same for you. Just look at my subscriber count. Nobody subscribes to me, which is fine. It's understandable. A lot of people, they say like 50% of people who watch videos don't subscribe. That's fine. I just hope that what I'm doing isn't for nothing. I recently started a Patreon. It's called Your Positive Friend. I'll be honest with you guys. I wanted to keep them separate for some reason. I don't know. A lot of it is I don't want my face and issue to be associated with that Patreon account, Your Positive Friend. The reason why is I wanted people to go there and just be absolutely, if they're having a rough day, you don't get any of my issues, insecurities, baggage, anything like that, but you can just go there and read something positive, and then or pull a listen to the positive podcast, or that's what positive posts, and because the world can really suck. It really can. Life can really suck, and sometimes the time period in which life sucks or is rough can be pretty long. And during those times, the only thing you can really do is just count your blessings, count your victories, no matter how small they may be. I live in a shoebox pretty much. Like, it's this very small studio apartment. It's the smallest place I've ever lived in. And it was in no way supposed to be this long. It was supposed to be like a year or so, and we were going to move up in the world, and COVID happened, and I got laid off from one job, and then I got laid off from another, and just things, how life can be. It can snowball very quickly and catch up if you're not prepared, if you're just unlucky. But that's why it's important to count these small victories and small wins, because life will just really hammer you mercilessly. Because I'm not feeling all that great about what I do or anything that I've done, which isn't anything. I haven't done anything in my life. I could literally disappear off the face of this world, and my wife would be the only one who would notice. And of course, her family, because my wife would tell her and would tell them. But that's it. Not even my own family would notice. My family. It's just So in that scenario, the only thing I can do, and the only thing I actually do, is just count the fact that my wife loves me, and that, you know, this really small shoebox of apartment is in a decent location, and that's really what we're paying an arm and a leg for. It's just the location. Like, there's no insulation in the walls. As you can hear, it's super loud. Come election time, it's terrible. Everyone's driving up and down the main road, just blasting their horns, waving their flags, and like, I'm like, dude, I don't care who you vote for. Just please leave me alone. But that's, you know, I'll take some recordings in November. I'll show you guys. But just count your small victories. Count your small blessings. Try not to let the negative stuff get to you, because you will always be able to count more negative things in your life than you do positive. And if you somehow can say, no, Mike, I have more positive things in my life than I do negative, then, I mean, you live a truly blessed life, and that should be something accounted for. You should count that as a blessing and appreciate that for every second that it's worth. You know, but I really do hope that what I'm doing is somewhat helping someone. That's all I ever wanted to do. It's just to simply be someone's friend. You know, I started the Patreon Your Positive Friend because I wanted to be that positive support that I never had. I grew up in a very negative environment. I grew up, you know, with lots of insecurities, and it turned me into a people pleaser, you know, because I wasn't really, you know, properly loved, whatever you want to call it. You know, and so I grew up needing to be loved and also needing the approval of everybody, and that led me to some really bad people, you know, supposed friends, people who I got into friendships with, and these people I shouldn't have had in a minute in my life. You know, it's just, that's what, you know, that's just what it is. But I am appreciative and grateful of those lessons. I you know, because now I know what a true friend is. I know what a loving support network is. Because even though you may not have a loving, caring support network, you can at least identify what is not a loving and supportive friend, you know, or network. And sometimes by knowing what something is not, it helps you give you an idea of what it is. It's kind of weird, I know, but anyway, I don't want to rant any longer. I want to take your time. If you do watch this video, you don't need to like, you don't need to subscribe. Just maybe just put a comment saying, hey, you found some value in this video. You found some value in any of these videos. You know, because I would be very grateful for that. I'd be very appreciative. I mean, I have little to no engagement, but every little comment, every little like, it really brings a lot to me. You know, and in fact, I had someone suggested a particular philosopher named Osho, and I just recently did a video on that. And so, you know, just if you guys need something or want something, I'd be pleased to let me know what it is, and I'll do the best I can for you. So, because I am counting every little victory, I am counting every little blessing that I have in my life, and that's you. Every single one of you, every moment that you spend here, you know, I appreciate it, and I wish I could do more for you. So if you want more videos of a particular type, if you want me to just cut my videos down half or whatever, you know, just let me know. Alright? So always, everyone, take it easy, and I wish you all the best.